All right, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to finish up this double feature by watching DEFCON 4. Let's check it out. Our film takes place in the future after World War III has occurred. Our movie starts with 3 people in space, 2 men, 1 woman. Apparently there's gravity on board their ship.
He wasn't a whole lot of help, he said.
What, since you've seen 2 people have sex on TV?
Oh. Since I've seen a woman.
I'm crushed, Walker. You go.
While they're in space, they learn that World War III is breaking out down on Earth.
Was carried out by what it called pirates, or forces you may be loyal to, or under the control of.
Look, it's happening, right?
Yes, Jordan, it's happening.
All right, then launch, Walker.
Once we get War One.
The order can't get through. Look.
Well, then later on, their ship starts to go down.
This is going down by itself. This is not my program.
They crash land relatively unscathed, but they're like on a beach somewhere in some sand and they're trying to get out. But the one guy's being dragged out by something. Part of him comes back though. The next day he does wander out though, finds no one about. Or is that his buddy? Yep. He runs off, eventually falling into the hands of the guy from War Games, who takes him in, but keeps him tied up at the same time. Mr. Potato Head! He tells him he's got like 4 months worth of food on board his ship.
I'll make you a deal on the food. You give me the food or I'll kill you.
What do I get if I give it to you?
You get to live.
Then this girl named JJ shows up from the floor. Lenore Zahn. I think she's some sort of scavenger or something.
The doctor.
There's still the other girl on the ship.
What's she like?
She's got brown hair.
What kind of aureolas does she have? Pink, brown, and red.
Red.
Pointed around.
Pointed.
So they sort of team up, but there's a bunch of scavengers and punks around, and slavery is the norm of the day. Quite a costume there. That guy there is kind of the bad guy leader.
I got something real special to show you.
Tell me, Commander, how you wouldn't happen to know in which direction the prevailing winds blow in Patagonia, would you?
Did you get my tape?
They're basically thrown in prison.
Yeah?
Jordan,
How I'm so glad you were right. This is Mrs. Boyd.
The latitude and longitude of the survival station is still intact, I bet.
Very sure. And that's where you and I and a couple of the others will be sailing starting tomorrow. Does that make you happy?
No.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
So our guy puts them all on trial. They all plead not guilty,
And
but they get found guilty.
Vinny's presence has been long awaited in this. Does anyone have anything to add before I pass sentence? This court hereby sentences Commander Cecil Howe, Dr. Eva Jordan, Jacqueline Jameson, and Vincent McKinnon to hang by the neck until they are dead.
So it's hanging day. He's going to offer one guy a pardon
But that pardon is conditional.
if he hangs the other 3.
JJ, you have...
This guy apparently accepted the offer, whereas JJ did not. But it's rescue time. The rest of them are rescued.
Put any strain on it for a week, etc., etc., etc.
And Gideon is healing.
Dr. Jordan. I should take you with me.
And now he's attacking the doctor who helped him. Now they're about to kill the guy from War Games.
Please don't kill me.
And it's rescue time for him. Maybe. Our heroes make it to a boat, get on board, and leave that world behind.
JJ! JJ!
Man, you have 3 seconds.
And Gideon gets out there too. Then she uses the sail to knock Gideon into the water, and that's the end of him.
JJ! Please! JJ, please!
As our survivors watch from their boat, a nuclear bomb goes off. Presumably killing just about everybody else but them. Alright, let's talk about DEFCON 4, which is on this double DVD here with Hell Comes to Frogtown, which I reviewed maybe a month ago or so, I'm not sure. But anyway, DEFCON 4. Somebody once asked me left a comment about, do you not like any of the movies you review? Because you seem to like them all, which is generally true for the most part, because, you know, these are my films in my collection, and most of them I have them for a reason, because I do like them. DEFCON 4 is kind of an exception here. I rented this movie back in 1985 or so, copied it, didn't ever watch it though, but it was like a new release in the sci-fi section, so I just grabbed it. I have seen it a couple times since then over the years, and I don't really care for it that much, to be honest with you. It's not a horrible film, doesn't hurt me to watch or anything, but it's just, I got not much to say about it. It's a post-apocalyptic thing. We have 3 people up in space. They learn that World War III is going on down below. They are able to launch some stuff from up there. They end up crashing down to Earth at one point, and they find it's a post-apocalyptic world. And there's scavengers about, cannibals. One of them dies immediately when they get to the bottom there. The other guy gets free, but he gets kidnapped by Maury Chaykin, I think is his name. He's the guy from War Games who was in that scene with Eddie Deason, kept calling him Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head! Back doors are not secrets. That guy. Anyway, then there's this other guy named Gideon who is like the leader of a bunch of rebels and scoundrels and stuff right there. He captures all of them, puts them on trial, and is going to hang them, but then they escape from there. Ultimately, our heroes end up escaping and getting to this boat. And Gideon somehow gets on that boat later on, and they ended up knocking him into the water. And then the next day, this gigantic nuclear bomb blows up, killing everybody, apparently, except our 3 survivors on the boat. Lenore Zahn, by the way, the actress, Canadian actress, is one of the survivors. You might remember her from the movie One Night Only, teen sex comedy from the 80s, which I will be reviewing in the near future. And she was in this movie. She played JJ. She, I think, is now like some congresswoman in like Newfoundland or something like that. There was some weird article about her I read a few years ago where somebody took one of her nude photos from One Night Only probably and blasted on Twitter showing her naked. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know the details. But anyway, she was in DEFCON 4 and that's pretty much it. So I don't really care for this film too much. Like I said, I thought it was just a little slow. It goes pretty quickly, though. It's only 85 minutes long or so. But yeah, I don't see any point to ever watch this again, to be honest with you. But yeah, it is what it is. Now, I did read that this cover art here, which was also the cover art of the VHS box, has absolutely zero to do with the movie. There's nothing about that scene that is in this movie. But whatever. This says it's a suspenseful action-packed drama. I beg to differ, but whatever. It's not terrible. It's okay, but again, I have no desire to ever watch it again. That's it. DEFCON 4. Anyway, I think it's available on Blu-ray now, too. I'll leave a link to that down below if you're looking to buy it. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. DEFCON 4. Watch it. Bye.